Kumiko has gotten me, or actually I should say, is in the process of getting me the coolest birthday present ever. It's so cool. I saw it on, I don't know, a magazine or a TV commercial. I don't know, probably a TV commercial because I don't really read a lot of magazines, Japanese magazines. I can't read all that much. I saw it, it's like, oh cool, I would love to have it, but you know, I just didn't think we could do it. She actually started getting it for me. The whole process is going to take slightly over a year because you get one a week for 55 weeks. Have you heard of V.E.D.A. Agostini? I never heard of them before I came to Japan. I don't know if it's really a magazine company or just a publication company, but they put out some of the coolest things you can get in monthly installments. Before, I was actually getting bead sets because I made Kumiko a whole bunch of bead jewelry. I love making things, so I was making this jewelry for her. Now, most people would think of that as a women's hobby, but I love making things, and I love making things for people. And if it's for the woman I love, much the better. So much the better, whatever. Okay, I subscribed to that. I've got like 40 of those kits still in the closet waiting to be made just because I got behind, never finished the one I was working on. I guess technically still am working on from like 6 or more years ago. Yikes. I really gotta get back to that. And I don't know where I was going with that. So Kumiko actually ordered for me and has been getting for me a really cool V.E.D.A. Agostini product. A 3D printer. This is so cool. You get pieces month by month. Actually, no, sorry, week by week. Well, it should be week by week, but they send you 2 at a time. So it's, you get 2 every 2 weeks. And so you get each kit in the mail, 2 at a time, and then you gotta put them all together bit by bit, and as you can tell, I haven't actually started yet. Until after 55 weeks, you have got yourself a working 3D printer. This is just... oh, it's phenomenal. It blows my mind. Oh, I love this. I haven't started making it because I was looking through the instructions on number 1, and I'm not exactly sure what I have to do. So I need Kumiko to sit down and help me. I don't think we can do it when our kids are awake because little kids will want to get in and touch little pieces, which if I lose, I'm screwed. We've got to find the right time when the kids are not in our hair and Kumiko is not too tired from work. This is going to be so much fun. I mean, if I was going to just buy a 3D printer outright, I couldn't afford it right now. But because you're paying for it in small installments, it works out. Probably for what it costs, you could buy an inexpensive 3D printer, but you don't get the fun of making it yourself then. That's the best part of this. And I know I'm rambling and not doing this very clearly, but this is so cool! And they sent me this, which I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be for. I guess you subscribe for a certain amount of time, and they give you a couple of, they call them presents throughout the whole process, but really I'm sure they're worked into the price. They're not gonna lose money on these presents. Okay, it's a microfiber mat. I'm not sure what for, though. I'll have to get Kumiko to read the magazine and tell me why I've got a microfiber mat from V.E.D.A. Agostini. Like I said, I never heard of them before I came to Japan, and so for a while I thought they were a Japanese company, but when I actually took the trouble to look it up, it turns out they're Italian. But this is obviously being put out by the Japanese branch of V.E.D.A. Agostini because it's all in Japanese. I guess I'm kind of glad it is in Japanese because if it was in Italian, then Kumiko couldn't help me and I'd be screwed totally. V.E.D.A. Agostini puts out all kinds of fantastic stuff. At the same time as this one, another one I'd also love to get, they're putting out a drone set. You buy yourself each of these parts and at the end, you put it all together. If you've done it correctly, you've got a functioning drone. I mean, that would be so cool. The only thing is, putting it together would be great, but in this case, the camera is not as good as drones you can just buy and get for the same price. In that case, I'd probably want to go with a purchased drone, which I'd love to have that too. I would love to build it too, though. I mean, if I could get it and not have to spend all that much, it's like over $1,000 for the drone. I'd love to build it. If I had the money to spend on a drone, I'd rather actually buy a good drone with a good camera. I'm repeating myself, and yeah, I gotta be careful of that. Also, I'm repeating myself. I don't know if I will be able to do assembly videos for this or not, just because it might be a long, frustrating process sitting down with Kumiko, and not sitting down with Kumiko, that's not gonna be frustrating, just putting this whole thing together. I don't know how well I'd be able to videotape that, so for now, I might do like updates on this. I was thinking of doing it like 5 at a time, assemble the first 5 kits and do a video of that, but I'm already up to kit 13, I think. That just came the other day, and I still haven't started assembling, so I really gotta get that in gear, and I'm probably more likely to start doing it if I don't worry about setting up cameras and everything first. So at some point, I will be 3D printing, but it will be after my birthday next year. So yeah, that won't be finished until 2016. This isn't just my birthday present. I think it's also Valentine's Day, anniversary, Christmas, and next year birthday, all wrapped into one. Probably next year Valentine's Day too. Just, you know, throw that in there to be safe. That's fine by me. I'm happy. I can't wait to print something in 3D.